Hello, everyone. Jonah Scott here. I'm going to take some time to talk to you guys. I've been getting a lot of questions about generic, just how do I record? What do I record with? What's your stuff? What do you do that makes everything sound so good? Um, Frankly, it's a what I know is an amalgamation of just a bunch of knowledge that I've gone on Google and searched up and stuff like that. But I like to consider myself a little bit, knowledgeable in the field. Um, So I'm going to start off just showing you what I have to record with. This microphone right here is a Rode NT1A. I'll put a link in the description or whatever. It's a very good cardioid condenser microphone, meaning that it picks up sound in a heart-shaped cardioid pattern in front of it. And it rejects noise from the back. Now, if you want to go buy a microphone, this is a great microphone. It's a good, cheap price. It's not a USB microphone, so you are going to need to get an XLR, audio interface to go inside to connect to your computer or DAW, whatever you're going to use. Um, Second, I have a pop filter. I have two pop filters actually. Um, this one is really just to keep my distance, just to make sure I don't get too close to the microphone when I'm recording. It's a little more taut. It's a studio grade pop filter, but the one that came with the shock mount is the Rode SM6 pop filter. And what it does is it takes the plosives out of your recording. So those P's and B's, when it makes a lot of air, I'll demonstrate. If you take the pop filter off and I just go, you heard that, and that hurts your ears. That's not cool to have in a recording. But if I take this back and put this pop filter back down, see, there's not that much, not as much at least. You might have heard a little bit more, but I mean that's general in the sound you're trying to go for. Um, I also have a shock mount, which rejects vibrations that may occur on the microphone. Um, so if you were to accidentally hit the desk or something like that, there's a less chance that the microphone will catch that during the recording. Yeah. Well, I also have a little bit of noise treatment. I bought this. This is a Auralex Mudguard. It rejects room noise, and there's some construction going on outside, and that'll like lessen the construction noise and stuff like that. It basically just isolates your microphone, makes it easier to work with. Um, well, there's people outside working. I hope you can't hear that. There's I use Audacity to capture my audio, and then I use Adobe Audition to edit everything. Um, I don't really put any effects on it unless I need to. Noise removal is one thing you're going to have to get really, really good at because you're going to do that with all of your audio. If I didn't noise remove my audio, it would sound like crap. It basically just, you grab a sample of the audio. I'll do a tutorial on that later, but you grab a sample of the audio, and then you compare that sample to the rest of the sample, and you remove the noise in the background, pretty much just the room noise. I also have a pair of studio monitors. You really don't need monitors. You can just use headphones. Just get a good pair of headphones. That's all you really need. Um, what else do I have? That's about it, really. Um, I'll do another little thing here about recording etiquette. Not really in front of other people because most of the recording you're going to be doing is from your room or from, if you're an amateur, it's going to be from your own home, right? Um, Three things you want to keep in mind. One is the distance between you and the microphone. Generally, you want to put your pinky here and your thumb here and put it like this, and you should be about that far away from the microphone capacitor, the thing on the inside, when you're speaking. That's roughly 6 or 8 inches. Also, the second thing is before you start recording, you need to check your levels. What I mean is, if I turn my microphone all the way up, now this is going to sound really bad, but this is my microphone cranked all the way up, and it's probably peaking. That's because you didn't check your levels. You have to turn it all the way down. And if you turn it all the way down, you can't hear me at all. You cannot hear me. So you have to check your levels and make sure that everything sounds good post and pre-production. To make sure that, one, if you're yelling, you're not peaking. That's a big thing because a lot of actors, have a broad emotional range. And if you're yelling 1 minute and then you were whispering the next, the microphone's not going to pick you up, because in professional studios they have software called limiting software that automatically does that, but you have to do it on a per line basis, instead of having someone behind the desk tweaking it for you. Take your time. A lot of actors try and rush through things. You need enunciation. That's the third thing I was going to talk to you about. Enunciation is basically diction. I'll get into a tutorial on acting, a very, very short, dirty acting 101, I guess you can say. I've taught acting for 7 years, and I can do that for you guys if you would like. But diction is a big thing. You'll notice a lot of the time, amateur voice actors will slur their words together. That's not cool, because while if you're talking to somebody right in front of you, that's a cool thing to do. You're slurring your words a little bit. They won't really know because they know the gist of what you're saying. But if you're behind a microphone, they can't read your lips. They can't read your facial expressions, which is not to say you shouldn't make facial expressions, but it's to say you should incorporate those to better your mouth. Your mouth is part of your face, and you want to use your face. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day. That's a little bit for you. If there's anything I missed, please let me know, and I will try and get you something to consolidate that. But this is a little video I decided to make because I was, 1, bored, and 2, you guys were sending me a bunch of questions. And yeah. All right, I hope you have a good day. This is Jonah Scott. Thanks for listening. See you later.